Let's talk Lagos. Here are just a few highlights and developments from the Lagos State Government. Governor Sanwo-Olu received Ayelabola Ololade at the Lagos House Marina after she clinched the Guinness World Record for the longest distance walk on a catwalk by a model. The governor congratulated her for showcasing Lagos excellence on the global stage and reaffirmed support for youth achievement. The wife of the Lagos State Governor, Dr. Mrs. Cordelia Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, alongside ONC World Care Foundation, provided essential speech recovery aid to indigent pediatric patients at the Gbajabiamila Center Hospital, Surulere. Dr. Sanwo-Olu reaffirmed her commitment to supporting vulnerable groups through partnerships and urged other stakeholders to contribute to impactful healthcare initiatives. The hospital's medical director, Dr. Olumide Shodemi, praised the collaborative effort focused on mental and physical health care. The Lagos State Government participated in the inaugural external court sessions of the ECOWAS Community Court of Justice at the Osborn Foreshore High Court Ikoyi. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, represented by Attorney General Mr. Lapedo SAN, praised the decentralization of justice to enhance accessibility and transparency, highlighting the sessions as vital for public legal education and regional cooperation. The governor reiterated Lagos' commitment to aligning its judiciary with international standards and all decorum during proceedings to maximize their educational value. The Lagos State Law Reform Commission has reaffirmed its commitment to transformative legal reform through a one-day workshop titled Mindset for Transformational Changes, fulfilling the mission of Lagos State Law Reform Commission. Held in Ikeja, the event gathered all staff to align with the Lagos State Government's Teams Plus agenda, focusing on security and governance. Key speakers, including the Solicitor General, Mr. Ahmed Olanrewaju, stressed that reform starts with mindset change, not just policy. Its Executive Secretary, Mrs. Oluyemisi Ogolola, announced the new performance management system and emphasized institutional pride and innovation as pillars for becoming a legal reform model in Africa. The Lagos State Mortgage Board has positively impacted housing accessibility by implementing a rent-to-own policy, aiding over 20,000 residents with affordable housing and reducing Lagos' housing deficit. The first batch of 100 mortgagors successfully completed their 10-year repayments and will be officially exited in August 2024, followed by 212 more in March 2025. A new redemption policy now allows earlier home ownership after 6 years, subject to conditions. Currently, the board manages 2,207 pending home units applications across various schemes. Health District 4 officers have intensified efforts to immunize children who missed the National Immunization Plus days through a targeted mop-up exercise in suburban areas, coordinated by environmental health officers, security services and vaccinators. The campaign achieved approximately 95% compliance despite initial resistance in some communities. Permanent Secretary Dr. Amibola Bowale praised the initiative's alignment with Governor Sanwo-Olu's Teams Plus agenda and highlighted the exercise's role in closing immunity gaps to support polio eradication and public health strengthening. The Lagos State Cooperative College announced its second convocation ceremony. Provost Akorede Ojomo highlighted the institution's evolution into an accredited higher learning center, offering national diplomas in microfinance, cooperative economics, and computer science, along with professional diplomas. The event featured 153 graduating students, a convocation lecture on cooperative management by Dr. Olusegun Dada, and the inauguration of a new academic building by Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu. The college also recently launched a premium 9-month technical training program with City and Guild certification to combat youth unemployment. The Lagos State Government has disbursed over 978 million naira to 510 beneficiaries, representing 280 civil servants who passed away while in active service between May 2024 and May 2025. This payment underscores the government's commitment to staff welfare and timely settlement of debt benefits, reflecting a sustained effort to support affected families of public servants. The Lagos State Office for Disability Affairs and the Lagos State Physical Planning Permit Agency have forged a strategic partnership to ensure that all new developments incorporate accessibility features to persons with disability. During a visit to LASOPA's office, LASODA General Manager Mrs. Adenike Oyetunde Lawal emphasized translating policies into practical inclusive designs such as ramp and designated routes. LASPA's General Manager Town Planner Kehinde Oshenaike pledged rigorous monitoring of compliance to create a more inclusive Lagos, reflecting a broader commitment to disability inclusion within the state's planning framework. Lagos State begins airlifting 388 pilgrims for the 2025 Holy Pilgrimage. The flight, operated by Flynas, carried 167 males and 221 females. Commissioner for Home Affairs and Amiru Ilu Hajj, Honorable Olayewaju Ibrahim Bayode, and NACON officials were present to see off the pilgrims. Bayode urged strict adherence to Hajj rights and Saudi regulation, emphasizing the state's government commitment to pilgrims' welfare through free medical screening. NACON's Prince Elegushi congratulated the pilgrims and assured enhanced support this year. In response to rising floods related from cholera risk, LASEPA partnered with UNIDO and the government of Japan to hold a 2-day rapid training of trainers workshop at Neka House Alawasa. The initiative equips informal food and water vendors and wastewaters in flood-prone areas like Badagry and Ikorodu with practical tools to prevent outbreaks. LASEPA's GM, Dr. Babatunde Ajayi, stressed this as an emergency response applying real-time solutions, while UNIDO's Oluyomi Banjo highlighted the project's role in protecting vulnerable workers and restoring community resilience. The Lagos State Christian Pilgrims Welfare Board has initiated collaboration with the Ministry of Local Government, Chieftaincy Affairs and Rural Development to boost awareness and participation of Christian pilgrims. Dr. Bolabo Okedero, Secretary of the Board, emphasized leveraging monthly meetings with local government chairmen to champion pilgrim programs and propose sensitization sessions for ministry staff. The Permanent Secretary, Mrs. Kikalomo Bolariwa, pledged full support, reinforcing a shared commitment to spiritual growth through coordinated pilgrimage activity. The Ministry of World Creation and Employment, in partnership with GIZ Sky, launched an 8-month Industry Insider Series training for 530 unemployed youths at the Eco Job Center, Ikorodu. The program focuses on workplace readiness, CV writing, digital inclusion, and exposure to the tech ecosystem. Permanent Secretary ESV Olayinka Adebayo Wasiu highlighted that the initiative aligns with Governor Sanwo-Olu's Teams Plus agenda, aiming to empower youths and foster social inclusion. In a health sector milestone, the Lagos State government, through Special Advisor Dr. Kemi Ogunyemi, launched the Advocacy Solutions to Improve PHC and RMN-CAH Delivery Project, funded by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and implemented by Engender Health. The initiative focuses on maternal, newborn, and child health. Dr. Monsurat Adeleke represented Health District 3, emphasizing the government's commitment to equitable, effective, and sustainable grassroots health care. The Lagos State Office of Sustainable Development Goals convened a strategic breakfast meeting with diplomats and developmental partners to deepen collaboration on achieving the Sustainable Development Goals, themed Fostering Partnerships for the Attainment of SDGs. The session explored actionable solutions to address emerging development challenges and drive inclusive progress across all 17 goals. The Lagos State Commissioner for Commerce, Cooperatives, Trade and Investments, Folashade Ambus Medebem, announced that Lagos attracted over 1 trillion naira in investments last year. Significant deals include the $200 million from Abu Dhabi ports for Lekki Free Trade Zone development and the $500 million for IFC in Lagos Free Trade Zone. The Commissioner highlighted a new partnership with the Commonwealth Enterprise and Investment Council to further position Lagos as Africa's premier business hub. These investments are expected to create over 50,000 jobs, reinforcing Lagos' economic transformation under Governor Sanwo-Olu's leadership. Dr. Muyiwa Gbadegbeshin, the MD and CEO of LOMA, urged Lagos residents to view waste as a resource, stressing the need for recycling and a circular economy. LOMA aims to recycle 90% of waste generated in Lagos and is campaigning for household separation of recyclables. Plans include converting Olushoso and Solus landfills into material recovery facilities and creating recycling hubs in Iyaba schools to instill sustainable habits in the younger generation. Changing human behavior remains a key challenge, and LOMA calls on Lagosians to participate in building a cleaner and sustainable city. The Lagos State Parking Authority will regulate valet parking services statewide to ensure safer, more organized parking. Providers must register with LASPA, meet insurance and background checks requirements, and comply with operational standards including uniform attendance and receipt issuance. Regular inspections will enforce compliance, promoting orderly traffic and enhance customer protection. The Lagos State Consumer Protection Agency has effectively protected consumers' rights by recovering over 140 million in compensation and refunds for substandard goods and services. Additional recoveries include 34.8 million naira and 1.29 million as credit adjustments for electricity consumers from Ikeja and Eco Electric distribution companies respectively. Out of the 1,678 complaints received, 1,488 were resolved through mediation and 7 litigations were initiated against non-compliant businesses, which one case concluded. LASCOPA's public sensitization efforts reached local government areas, LCDAs and NYC rotation camps with the LASCOPA Club. The agency also marked the 2025 World Consumer Rights Day with a theme, A Just Transition to a Sustainable Lifestyle, promoting fairness and equity in consumer markets. Thanks a lot for joining this conversation. Let's talk with me, your host, Jermaine Sanwo-Olu. Do follow me on all social media platforms at Jermaine Sanwo-Olu and subscribe to my YouTube channel. For more informative and inspiring content, visit jermainesanwo-olu.com.